Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm DarkRa Gaming, and we are here in the world of Rimworld. Yeah, world of Rimworld. That is so weird to say. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm actually at the creating the colonists that we are going to be playing. So we get 3, and I've already went through them and picked out how they are. So, we have a female human colonist, age 35. Sickly child, which as a child, suffered from a rare disease. Quarantine in research hospital. She is minimalized humans, contact, and get little physically exercise. So, I'm actually thinking about randomizing this person again. Hard to choose. Cause that research right there, and the passion for medicine and crafting. Ah, it's so hard. Shooting too. Shooting was pretty interesting. Environment, however, she became very familiar with science and medicine. But there's also the Navy, which is won by technology. So we'll call this, I'm gonna name it like that. And we'll call Shepherd female. We'll actually nickname this DarkRa. And I'm actually gonna put my own name in there. Dragon. Yeah. We are gonna name the scientist. Or actually, I think that's work. An 18 and then 35 and a 19, which is me. Which is trigger happy. I know I'm not gonna give myself a gun, but we're gonna go with melee. This person can get a gun. Actually, this person may get a melee and I might be getting the gun here. Because of, how the trait for her works. So let's start up, and I picked a very small map, just because we are gonna be hopefully making this longer lasting. I do not want a big map when playing. The 3 of you awake on a crypto sleep, sarcophagus, to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely got to the escape pod before the ship is turned apart. Sometime later, you landed on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces and shred ship fall around you, you make sure making plans to survive. Okay, so what we should be doing is letting them land, zoom in, and then pausing the game. So, over here we have Snappy. So, character, let's check out. She is melee. Hands down, we'll equip the melee weapon. Well, I'm gonna get the pistol, and this person will be getting the Leanfield. And it looks like we are in a, actually, pretty interesting spot. I mean, we have a steam geyser right there, a steam geyser right there. We got food right there. We got steel down here. I'm thinking, we got food up here, or we can hunt here. There's even food there. We could make this right here work. This area. Because it is, blocked off right here. They can't get here. There's nothing but mountains down below. So we should be safe down here. We kinda have a geyser right here. A steam geyser. Which isn't bad. And then we have, let's see. Let me look around a little bit more. Oh. We have this enclosed area right here, so it looks like a pretty good spot for me. And we'll start by building a zone, a stockpile zone, right here. So half of our stuff is already gonna be stockpiled. So this whole thing right here will be our stockpile. So I'm gonna unforbid all of these stuff right here. All the wood. And what we're gonna really need to do first is plan out how we're gonna build. So I'm actually gonna do the chop 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 all the way right here. Let's see. Get as many trees surrounded. We're not gonna be making a base in the rock. We're gonna actually be building it like out here. Because since this is all enclosed over here, we don't have to worry too much about it. Tortoise, there's even tortoise around here. We even have steel and silver, so that's not too bad. We can have hunt for that. We got monkeys over here. We also got some food, which I don't mind grabbing over here. If need to be, I could actually set up a little defense area right here, and then build like a building right here. I'm gonna claim all of this right here to make it easier. So, okay, we got kind of who we have set. So let's go into overview, and we're gonna need to set the priorities. Manually set the priorities. So we really want firefighting to be number 1. We want doctoring to be number 1. And number 2. We want being a patient, number 1. Right here, we're gonna make this number 2, number 3, and number 4. Actually, that'll be number 4. This will be number 2. I think she has cooking. Yeah, she does. This will be 4. This will be 4. This will be 2. This will be 4. This will be 4. 4. 4, 4. Everything else will be 4. This one especially will be 2. Right here, 4. She will get... Oh no, her hunting is really low. Actually, it's kind of higher than everyone else. Never mind. Construction would be really good, so we'll put that 2. Repairing would be a 3 for everyone, but she'll be a 2. This will be growing, so we'll have a 2, a 3, and a 4. Skills. Mining will be a 2. So I'll actually switch this up. Plant cutting. Plant cutting, I will lower that. Crafting. Art. Hauling would be a 3. I'm actually gonna make Dark Me to number 2. So, let's go. We should be able to really just start off with that. So, I'm actually gonna speed up time by 1. Actually, pause it again. So, we're gonna actually plan out what we're gonna be building. So, I'm gonna be building right here. And to get a spacious bonus, you have to make it a 6x6. So, 1, 2, 3, 3. So, there we go. So, that's 1 room. I got 1 room right there. Let's do... I don't know how I'm gonna plan this out. Shit, I got an idea. We're gonna actually delete zone really quick. Gonna make the zone a little smaller. a little closer right there. And structure. So yeah, structure. So, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, so. Architect orders, remove plan. Okay, so. How I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep it kinda away from that wall. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So, here should be that 6x6 room right there. We'll also build, one right here. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Actually, it seems off. 3. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. And then make one more right here. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay. So since we got that done, we kind of have what we're looking for. So we can make walls like that, like that. I'm looking for walls kind of like in that area. So there's that building. Next one off is this one. So we'll go in a plan like that. And we need wood doors. So we'll have wooden doors like that. So there's our 3 houses. So we got our house plan, and we've already kind of figured out how we're gonna do it. We kind of got some mills over here. We don't have to worry too much about. What kind of doors did I put? Wooden door. Wooden door. Wooden door. Okay. So I did grab the right door. I wasn't sure. And then another thing is, right here would be a good place to grow. So let's actually go into zone growing. We're gonna grow our first set of crops. Actually, no, we're gonna grow our first set of crops right here. So that's what our first set of crops is gonna look like. And then we're gonna have a dump stock. Actually, yeah, we're gonna have a dump stock right here. Okay, well, there's our growing section. Now, we're gonna make another growing section right here, which will be a 3x3. And then I'm gonna click and hit grow. And we're gonna change this up to Zerigium. So, let's do that. And P to haul, P to haul, P to haul, P to haul, P, P, P. There we go. We can haul that too. And all of this stuff that's gonna be in our way. Now that we have a kind of an outline of what we're going to be building, we're going to need to also throw down some furniture, so some wood. And we're going to put the beds right here. So, the furthest away, but by the door. Boom. And then the first house should be almost up. First building, so not going to be too bad. And they're actually growing, so that is pretty good. They're actually growing the Zerigium, which is going to be the herbal medicine right off the bat. Which doesn't look too bad. I mean, this is actually working out pretty good. And we do want to have steel, so there we go. We got the first building done. And right up here, we get the little, it shows what we have, which is not that bad. So we're gonna be building this place right here, which isn't bad. We just need the foundations, and we do want to keep their happiness. We don't want them sad or depressed or anything like that, so we want to keep them working in a good way. So the next off, we're gonna also do hauling orders right here. I kind of want these out of the way over here. Since we're collecting wood too, we should have a lot of wood, and I prefer building with wood right off the bat because that really just helps out a lot in many ways. Also, we're gonna be, let's see here, if I can think of how I'm gonna do this correctly. Let's see here, where is it? Orders? Plan. We're gonna plan. So, let's go right there. Okay. So we're gonna keep it about that big. Maybe that big. Okay. So, I kinda have the layout of how I'm gonna build the building right here, so let's see here. Let's do this all the way around. And then what I need to do is do that. Actually, let's increase it by 1. Let's also cancel this. Wooden door, make it right there, and we'll build a wooden door down here. So that sounds reasonable right there. Order, we can remove plans, so we can remove all that. Move that and that along with this right here. So far we have one house been done, and then we have 2 beds already set. We have their owners already set, which is pretty good. We got our crop growing, and we're gonna be building a food storage, which would be a good thing. I do want to expand this. No, we'll keep it like that. And then the next order up, we're gonna need solar power. And we're gonna place the solar power over here. And we're gonna start off with 2 and move them up like so. And I like keeping the battery in the room, like 1 per room. And that's how I've been conducting them. The reason is, if you keep them all together, they will explode over time. That's why I keep them in a separate area like that. So I'm gonna keep building like that. We're gonna move that over, and we're gonna build a temperature control. 1 right there, and 1 over here. So, power. Boom, we almost have this area all set. We got our battery built, which is good. We're cutting down trees, which is also good. And actually, you know, another good thing is, we need to make another growing zone. And see this area right here? Well, we'll make this into a birch tree, or actually cypress tree area. I believe that's what these are. Yep. And we will grow some trees. Another thing is, we're gonna go back into orders and hit chop wood, and we're gonna chop all these trees. So we're gonna have tons and tons of tree wood to be chopped. There's no end to how much trees we have. And another thing is, we're gonna actually be able to put some flooring down, which is also a good thing. So I kind of do want this to be worked on right here. Prioritize that. I'm actually gonna prioritize the building of that. So we got the buildings all set. We get that bonus buff now, which is good. And I kind of want to hurry up and finish this building right here. Prioritize. I can't even say it now. I can't even say it. That was horrible of me. Oh man. I'm actually loving this game. I will leave a link down below to where you can purchase it. You get different packs where you can help donate. You can help bring it out. I've been actually really playing and experimenting with it, and I found out so far the way I'm playing it right now is actually a really good way. I found out solar power is actually the best way to get power. Same thing with geothermal. Geothermal is one of the viable options if you can research it. But right now we need a food storage, and I'm doing it this big because my first one was like half the size and I filled it up within like a month of a growing section like this. I actually even expanded and accidentally made too much of a growing, so I'm not gonna expand this at all. I'm gonna keep it like that. And then about this much zyridium is good enough. And see this section right here, we're gonna actually build a little thing right there too. Actually, we'll build a little building right here, which would be where we keep our prisoners. We need more metal. Do we not have metal? Okay, yeah, we do have metal right here. Okay. I was gonna say. Thoughts. Rest. We are good on rest. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we should be good on wood. We have tons of wood. We should be able to build this really soon. And we got this growing section right here, which is gonna be lovely. So let's actually skip really quick since they're sleeping. Oh, look at here. We got some visitors. Not bad, not bad. I do like that. And we're starting to work on the power now. Yeah. That is good. That is so very good. And I actually have a tendency to actually build like a walkway with wood, if I have enough wood to do that. And by the looks of this area, it looks like I will have enough wood for that kind of idea again. Makes it look lovely and good. I'm thinking about putting some power stuff right here, so structures, we will build a wooden door there and a wooden door there. Makes it a lot easier for us to since we don't really have anything really prioritizing. A wild boar has gone rogue. Okay. Who's our top shot? Oh man. Where is this rogue? Never mind. Oh. Hunt that. We will hunt that. I'm glad that they were kinda close by. Oh my goodness.